Dan, you want to update us?
Okay, so we were getting ready to leave, and I kind of said I don't really feel anything going on here tonight.
And I said I'm feeling the opposite, but
Tessa actually saw somebody standing in the not graveyard, but cemetery. I ain't gonna have that happen again. So I ran back and grabbed the flashlight. We did have the UV spotlight, but it just wasn't quite catching him. So we've come down here to the middle, and I'm gonna shine the light again. And Larry, pan around and see if you see him. You got your camera?
All right.
When I flash the light, just start snapping pictures. Ready?
Go ahead.
There's a haze in the air tonight.
There is.
I mean, it's like smoky.
Very smoky. This wasn't this way a few minutes ago.
No.
mm-hmm.
Try to keep it down towards the stones in the ground.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're throwing shadows. That's the problem.
Right, but if you have it too high up, I can't see anything.
Okay. Now, if it was actually somebody standing in there.
The light would completely show them.
Right. I don't like using this big
Towards the houses?
LED flashlight in the cemetery because, but if somebody's in here messing around, I don't want them in here doing that either.
Exactly.
Now, if it's a spirit.
Well, Tessa, what do you think right now?
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are you feeling? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Besides all this haze.
Very hazy. I mean, like you said, Larry, it wasn't that hazy when we pulled up, but I mean, you can see
In the flashlight.
it through the flashlight.
Let me see.
Just the whole,
Yeah, it won't show
all
up here.
night. It just felt like something was off. Like something was telling me something's gonna happen tonight, Tessa, and then
it did. So last night I saw
did.
something, and tonight Tessa did.
like it was
Right.
the moment. Like he kept talking. He's like, "I'm gonna show myself. I'm gonna show myself," and I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because." And then that's when you said, "I don't feel anything," and he goes, he's told me, "Watch," and then he just showed himself.
Now, I kind of thought I saw some shadow movement earlier, but right over where you're talking, but I actually didn't think anything of it. It was kind of like a shadow movement, kind of like if somebody went like that to the gravestone. I did not see a figure. And we see shadow movement all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And after last night, I really just wanted to make sure that I'm damn sure that I'm seeing a figure and not the shadow of a gravestone.
Right.
There are still a lot of cars coming by, and they do throw shadows.
Absolutely.
There is also lightning in the west. So, let's shut this off.
But yeah. Let's cut the video.
Okay.
That's Dave. And we'll start hitting pictures.
Okay.
Because we'll get something to show up in
I took mine
pictures.
back.
Let's go get the other cameras and we'll hit pictures because we'll
Okay.
get it to show up in pictures before nighttime video.
Absolutely.
So this is Ghosthunter Larry, Ghosthunter Dan, Ghosthunter
See,
Tessa.
The way is,
Team sensitive.
When he just went by with his lights,
Yeah.
it does throw. But when Tessa saw that, there were no cars coming by.
Right.
No.
The car had already went through.
Yep.
And it's hard to explain like how spirits like talk to me and how
does
I
this turn
communicate
on?
with them.
There's a button inside.
But in my head, I could see that he was smiling. He was like showing me, "Hey, I'm smiling because you said you weren't feeling anything."
Well, that's good.
So
Well, let's get pictures and we'll
What we're gonna do?
saturate.
We're gonna saturate. I'm gonna put Larry on his UV. I'm gonna have Tessa take the spotlight and hit it with that UV, and I'm gonna start doing some thermal video and pictures.
Sounds good.
Now the thermal we should be able to see clean across this cemetery.
Absolutely.
So let's
Because it was warm today, the stone should be a little bit brighter.
absolutely. So let's hit it.
All right.
All right. One more question. For the child of Maria Sanchez, what year is it? Larry, I got an anomaly. Yeah, it's moving through the cemetery. Like right now. Yeah. Oh, you bet. It's stuck. It's right there. It's a dude. I mean, it's right there. It moved all the way across, man. Okay, I'm running video, Larry. I'm going to hand it to you. Oh, it disappeared.
It's gone. Go back over
It disappeared.
Go back to the right.
Oh, now he's standing out. I'm not moving. But I'm going to give it to you and I'm going to shine the light. Ready? Okay.
Okay. Go there. Yeah.
You see a movement, Larry?
He's moving right now.
I see him just standing still.
Well, he moved farther away from the tree.
It's almost like he's peeking out from the side of the tree.
Yeah. It's like he's leaning way out.
Right.
Can you move, sir? Can you walk away from the tree?
Can he even hear you? Hey everybody, Ghosthunter Larry here. Tessa's behind the camera. Ghosthunter Dan, if you want to find him over there. Go ahead. Try to see if you can see him over there. Ghosthunter Dan is way down there. And you can kind of see him on the thermal. He's that long black shape right there in the center. That's Ghosthunter Dan. He's got his arm up over the live stream. And today, we are at Maple Cemetery and we're going to be redoing the thermal anomaly video that we had here a couple days, about a week ago. And we're in the exact spot that we were. I'm lined up on the thermal. If you can kind of see the thermal. This is just about the way that it looked before on the first video in this exact spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to follow the way that Ghosthunter Dan moved down, and he's gonna move up the same way that the anomaly did. Now the first thing I want to say before we do this is if you look on the thermal, which will be cut into this video, Ghosthunter Dan is black. That's because black is hot and white is cold. In the anomaly video, the shape that's out there that moves towards us is bright white. It gets as low as, I think, 60 degrees, sometimes 62. So I'm gonna try my best to move as quickly as Dan did that night, and we're gonna see if he can move as quickly as whatever that was. Ready? And then Tess is gonna record me, hopefully not fall. Ready? Go ahead! So he's moving. I'm Ghosthunter Dan freaking out. Oh my God, Larry, it's moving! So right now, Dan's he's keeping up pretty fast. So here we are at the same spot. Dan's leaning over. But if you see Dan's black. And you notice Dan is much taller than what we caught was. Dan is actually probably about a foot or two taller. So based off of this, just looking at the thermal, cars, and it's very windy today if you can't tell. Looking at the thermal, looking at the way the movement happened and everything, I'll stop the thermal here. We're under the conclusion that it can't be a person because it was bright white. And in that same setting that we had for the thermal, Dan was black because that's the temperature, it's dark. So based off of that and the height difference, you know, if it was someone else, they'd have to be Tessa's height in order for it to be the same. So that's pretty much all we can do. I mean, just the fact that the colors were very, very different. Hopefully when we watch this on my editor and line it up, it'll look the same or close to the same, and I honestly think this proves without a doubt that we actually did catch something here. So Ghosthunter Dan over there on the live stream, Tessa's behind the camera, and we'll see you guys in the next video.